Party. So I formed a group called the Angela Davis Liberation Party, and we was bigger than the party here. We had about 60 members.
Was that about like 1971, 72?
Angela Davis Liberation Party. Yeah.
And you said you had about 60 members. That's pretty big.
Yeah, for our active organization, that's big.
And Marilyn Clark was a part of that?
Marilyn Clark was always a resource. She never was actually a member.
Okay.
But she was always a resource.
What are some other members in the Liberation Party?
Vivian Mitchell. What was that? David Underwood was my assistant. Brother called Big Man. What was Big Man's name? That was a long time ago.
His name was Big Man?
Yeah. Harold Underwood, I think. Harold Underwood was my assistant. But we took a community center from the Presbyterians. And those were the days when you took things. You occupied and you took. We called it, I labeled it expropriating the expropriator. And that was the term used for the OK Supermarket boycott.
Okay.
Here's our mistake with the boycott. The DA was researching they were intending to charge organizers of such boycotts with violation of a Fair Trades Act. Because some news agencies said that our boycott was the only type of that type in the nation that they knew about. That where the only settlement was to let the contractor sell. And they had to sell, they wanted to have to sell to a predominantly black partnership, corporation, or a cooperative, or Snake could set up a cooperative, and purchase the stores. So we provide information to the employees. Say, hey, this might inconvenience you temporarily, but one of the conditions is that the employees would have to have an opportunity to be a shareholder. And then I had to open my big mouth and say, this is just beginning. We're going to do this throughout the whole black community. We're not going to be retailed to death by people who don't even live in our community. I was selling stuff like, okay, one day somebody say they overheard one of the guys was telling one of his suppliers, say, I gotta close early. So, I gotta hurry and get out of here because I'm going by such and such a place because we're gonna eat steaks tonight at home. Guy said, well, what's wrong with the steaks you got here? He said, sir, I'll serve that to my family. So that was part of our attitude about these store operators in our neighborhoods,
Was this in South Dallas area?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that where you resided? Was in South Dallas?
Yeah. Where did I say? I lived in. Even when I was a bachelor, I always lived off. It sounds like people know what. I always lived near a dead. I always lived near a dead end street. And my girlfriends who had cars, I wouldn't let them know where I lived. I tell them I live with my mama. And one time, one walked to my house who didn't have a car, but and I always lived in a duplex. So I lived in a duplex in Short East Dallas, near I-30, because I would drive the turnpike. That's where we turnpike to school. You get there in just a few minutes. And so the core South Dallas, I didn't live right there in it, but I was basically in South Dallas.